Dr. Sebi Jr. And this is officially the gods of Egypt destroyed by the Native American. Okay? Now this guy right here, this is a guy known as Djehuty Maatra. Now, Ma'at is a female god or female principle. And I'm curious, how did he get the name Ma'at or Djehuty? What ritual did they do? I'm trying to figure out, how do you get these names? Like, you know, I am Lord Aten. I am Djehuty because that's my zodiac. And I do Djehuty rituals. Okay? So, when do y'all stop and ask these people, what's your real name, bro? What's your real name? And how did you get the name Djehuty? It's the same name that Dr. Africa, or in the form of Ptah or Imhotep, uses. Also, we have, so you got Djehuty, Ma'at, and Ra. Those are three gods' names. Why do you have three different gods' names? And how do you get these names? What do y'all do to get the names? Because this is about to get into some Brother Polite stuff that I gotta talk about. The whole Nuwapian Egyptian cult, all this stuff I gotta talk about today. And this, I'm really trying to make this a short video, but this video is so powerful because this dude is in Hollywood selling herbs to everybody, okay? And he's been doing it for years. And I never seen him at Usha Village. I never seen him working with Dr. Sebi. Now, why don't we see him? If Dr. Sebi got a volcano water and a healing center, wouldn't it make sense for him to go there? I've never necessarily seen him in Egypt in no pyramids or even in the Native American pyramids, but I do know that Dr. Sebi used to go to the pyramids because he took Chef Aki to the pyramids out there in Honduras or something, or Belize, okay? Now remember, Nipsey Hussle was at the pyramids, remember? Y'all remember he was like, I'm at the pyramids. That was for a reason, y'all. What ritual did this guy do to come into the community and say that he's Djehuty, the god of wisdom and knowledge? He's not that old of a man right here in this picture. And he's been doing this since like the 90s. So how did you become Djehuty Ma'at Ra and you were still a young man? Ra is the grand elder god. You're not an elder though. I mean, to some kids maybe, but not to grown people. So I don't know what's up with this guy. I think he needs to smoke some weed, and I think he does cocaine because he's really crazy. And I want to show y'all this. Now, who is this? This is Chef Aki with the guy that used to work with Djehuty, and now he runs D Herbs, or I don't know. I tried to go to D Herbs store or D Herbs, and they was like just Instagram and stuff like that. But this is the Urban Kryptonite movie that I already exposed, y'all. See, the thing is, Djehuty was in Hidden Colors. So you got Urban Kryptonite, a movie I exposed, COINTELPRO, Artificial Intelligence, Cult Magic and stuff. See, he's wearing a shirt with a crown, but he doesn't have an actual crown, but he has a big head. Where's your crown at? Does he look healthy? They're already complaining that this dude's herbs are worse than when Djehuty was around. But I'm gonna show y'all that Djehuty herbs are even garbage and overpriced. See, I was looking for D Herbs, and you know, he popped up, Layla Africa popped up, even Alexis Tyler popped up, but she's not a vegan vegetarian. So, you know, I wanna get her on some real vegan stuff, but I don't want her to be on this stuff. Inky and Mama Pio pulled up. There go the D Herbs guy with, I think that's Professor Griff ex-girlfriend, Zaza Ali, the informant. And then you got Professor Griff. Now, Professor Griffin, we know he was like a cop or something. You know, I mean, you got to pay your bills. I get it, but I don't know why he got that job or whatever it was, like a security or something it was. So I'm on D Herbs, and they got a blue check. But here we see turmeric. Right there in the bottom, that's poison, garbage. Dr. Sebi taught us that. He also has rose hips, which I think Dr. Sebi stopped using too. Almond milk. Make your own almond milk. And almonds are like peaches. So I don't think Dr. Sebi understood what y'all were doing with almond milk. Almonds are like peaches. It's like a fruit. It's a fruit drink, not a milk. I don't know who that guy is, but this guy got a big head too. I don't know. They got some big heads around there. Now he said summer kale salad, and they got strawberry grapefruit smoothie. Now I think strawberries are garbage, and we know that grapefruits are made with radiation. They're not even naturally this color, y'all. Now we know that Dr. Sebi told us kale is not good for us. We don't need to be growing kale and eating kale and promoting it. Kale is slave food. Dr. Sebi told us this, y'all. Yes, it's on the Dr. Sebi food list because if you're in the ghetto and that's all you got to eat, it's better than eating garlic. But some people put garlic with the kale. Double negative. That's the creamy crack that Tassili and them be selling, and Drop Squad Kitchen and all these other vegan places, right? So y'all see the kale right there. D Herbs kitchen recipe with apples and stuff. It's garbage. So this is D Herbs. I was looking at these people talk about the Nuwapians because I have a video to set the Nuwapians free. And I want to help y'all because I see what that man did to y'all. And part of what he did was genius in the aspect of being undetectable. And keep, you know, like, it's like all that stuff that Malachi York did pretty much kept people confused. The problem is it kept all of y'all confused, and that is a big problem. Y'all are supposed to be like out of the loop eventually, but I'm wondering now, did he really believe in those European books about aliens and stuff? Did he really think that in 2012 it was going to be all over so it didn't matter? You know what I mean? Like maybe he thought spaceships were really gonna come. But I'm on their page. It's no Photoshop, right? Okay, I was looking at Chef Aki's Amazon store right here, and right there, she said, check out my alkaline faves on Amazon. But pineapple is not alkaline. Dr. Sebi told us that we need to stay away from pineapple and that it's acidic. That's the opposite of alkaline. But it's right there. Is this confusing? Dr. Sebi told Lauren Vanderpool every time not to eat pineapples. She said it, not me. I proved this. Now, Chef Aki, who's friends with Queen Afua and Lauren Vanderpool, is still selling pineapples. This is how you become an agent, where you don't care if you kill people and you don't really you robbing people instead of enriching people. This is Agent COINTELPRO activity right here on Chef Aki's stories 11 hours ago, y'all. It's 5 o'clock now. You do the math. Now I'm looking, because we used to listen to djehuty, and I never really figured out, like, like he was off or something was wrong with him. And eventually I just stopped paying attention to him. I haven't been monitoring him. And now I'm gonna go back and watch a video of him, and I'm gonna break him all the way down for y'all, because this dude is garbage. And he's talking crap about Dr. Sebi, and he also copied Dr. Sebi. You know what I mean? And he's most likely selling y'all inferior quality products, but claiming that his products are cheaper. Well, if it's lower quality, then it's gonna be cheaper to produce. Okay, let's see how crazy this guy is. That little peel box right there, see, I saw the future. I was meditating on this little peel box about a week ago. Hold on. I was meditating on those peel box like a week ago. So they got, this is djehuty herbs, but for their marketing, they got pineapples, broccoli, cabbage, That don't even look like a natural tomato. Because we remember I showed y'all that some tomatoes came from China, like in the 90s. They're not even from America or nothing. Then I showed y'all that they had a patent on some tomatoes by the ketchup companies. Now you understand, if there's a patent on the food, y'all gotta worry about it. It's not like a veggie burger that just, you've made. This is a plant that grows out of the ground that they got patents on. So yeah, there go the pineapple. And the bananas look garbage, but he's selling all these products. So let's look at them. Now I see some activated charcoal. Hold on. I don't know what activated charcoal this is or what it's made from. Activated charcoal should be made like black soap, where you take plantain peels and coconut husk and things like that to make your activated charcoal. I don't know what this stuff is, and I'm curious. Watch this. You see, djehuty store. I was looking for that, but I couldn't find it, so I think they changed it to djehuty maatra. So I'm going to show that, but here it says health store of celebrity herbalist. So all the celebrity herbalists go to him, and he services celebrities. So what is a celebrity? A celebrity is someone you see on social media, movies, and television. But if it comes on TV, then most likely we already know that it's probably fake, that something's not real, that it's a cult, or that it's a secret society of witches or something, that it's usually not the real thing. It's always never right. Every time I'm not on TV, I don't got no products, but the stuff for the celebrities is right here, and I'm gonna show y'all that this guy's store is garbage, and I'm gonna prove it. So we already got the pineapples and all that stuff, but let's keep going. So I went on his page and I wanted to see him doing experiments and alkaline water tests and testing his products to see what pH they were. And I saw him talking about Kanye West, the devil, voting. Okay. Because I was listening to these people talk about the Nuwapians, and I was like, I gotta help them people, because those are my people, And they have been brainwashed or brain trashed where they can't even say I love you. Nuwapians we don't even say I love you. We say like hatepu. We won't even say like bye-bye. Hello, bye-bye. We don't say that stuff. You got beatings for saying that stuff. I just learned that. I didn't get beaten for saying hello. They got beatings for speaking English. But I'm gonna talk about them and set them free of the spell that Malachi York put them under, because some of them think it made them better, but then it also messed you up because he wasn't 100. If he would have been 100 and evolved and got better and better as a person, instead of being on the run for charges he already had and then getting caught up with the same thing again with the child pedophilism or whatever it was, that's some crazy stuff, man. I just learned he had multiple cases, not just the last case. He had cases before that. So this is him, djehuty, talking about do not buy from D Herbs. And I listened to this video, but you told on yourself a lot in this video, and I'm gonna play it right here. So hold on. I was on his website, djehuty maatra herbs. And I was listening to him talk. And I see golden seal, echinacea, garlic. All those three things Dr. Sebi told us are no good. That's slave food. That's, like when you was a slave, they had to figure out how to make us stay alive. You know what I mean? All that beating and eating bad eating animals and all that stuff we was doing, eating slave food. They had to figure out how to make us stay alive. So they came up with all these different ideas for the slaves. And then now we're still using this stuff in 2021. And there's a major problem because people think, oh yeah, I got this slave food and I'm doing something. And it's like the real food that God made will give you powerful results. Also, you won't need as much in your formula. Like Dr. Sebi got a lot of herbs. Any spare change? Dr. Sebi got a lot of herbs, but seldom do you see him with a lot of them in the products. There's a few products where you might find out there's like 5 herbs in there and stuff like that, but many of them have a very limited amount of herbs, okay? Like you might just see 1 or 2 or you know what I mean, 3 sometimes in a lot of the herbs, because the herbs are powerful. You don't need all this other stuff. He got, let me see. See, he's talking about the Ayurvedic herb that counters bacterial growth. Now, that's the Hindu system. Anybody that's pushing that, they just promoted India. Any spare change on you? Hello. Pray for me. So, you know, I've already showed y'all how, look at the slavery that's going on in India recently. So if I say it's slave food, I'm not talking about just slave food from 200 years ago. I'm talking about slave food today. Like they come over here and dress up and sell you liquor and blunts and crack pipes. And y'all think, you know, gasoline, y'all think that these people are some holy people because they could dress up and put beads or jewelry on. And it's like I showed y'all that turmeric comes from India. And then we saw the slavery system. Well, now he's talking about the Ayurvedic system. Ayurvedic means a system that comes from India. It's an Asian system. This is just like saying Chinese medicine. Okay, nothing wrong with Chinese people. It's the Chinese medicine slave food diet that could be affecting the people's minds. It could be limiting their creativity. It could be doing all kind of stuff. And we're gonna show that he has no creativity. So Dr. Sebi already told us that garlic is really poison. So you really don't want to be using garlic unless you're still like a meat eater and you still eat pork and stuff like that. But then, even then, you probably still don't need garlic, okay? Because we've never heard Dr. Sebi even give a reason why you should use garlic. You know what I mean? Never recommended it. Okay, I was looking at this one. He had butterfly pea flowers. Okay. Gandhi, Ayurvedic medicine for longevity. See, he's leaning like, that's when you lean in, when you're like, oh, look, I'm using the ancient Chinese medicine, so I know what I'm talking about. I'm using ancient Indian medicine, so I know what I'm talking about. Why not just tell us this medicine heals people and I've cured this? If you the djehuty maatra, you shouldn't even have to reference people no more. You say, we done cured this, this, and this, and this with that. Not, oh, well, in India, they say that this is real good, and they, you know, even though a lot of them have health problems, you know, I know some Indian people that are really fat, and they don't look healthy, they don't look happy. And I'm like, what are y'all doing? I thought y'all had herbs and stuff over there. Okay, so let's keep going. I don't even know about these ones and if they're good or not, but hold on. So here's another one. He's talking about breastfeeding, safe to consume. This has got a lot of ingredients. Ashwagandha. Okay, I don't know. Green coffee. So you got Tulsi in here, but there's 3 kinds of Tulsi. So which there's like 3 or 4 kinds at the least of Tulsi. So which Tulsi do you have in here? And it says green coffee bean extract. I don't think that green coffee is good at all. It's got Gayusha. There's a lot of stuff in here. What's the pH of this stuff, y'all? That's what I want to know. Because if it ain't alkaline, then I don't think we need it. See, Dr. Sebi sell Damiana and use Damiana, but we don't use green coffee. But we already got him using garlic, low vibrational, but let's keep going. See, I noticed something, like he uses the pictures that don't match with what he's selling. And it got really confusing to me because I'm like, this is djehuty maatra page. The website should be perfect. Not only was it loading up kind of slow, and that might be, I don't know why, but he had like pictures of like this on everything. And I'm like, why don't you have custom photos for the product that you're selling for $100? How hard is it to do a photo shoot? Okay. So this one, he's got peppermint, turmeric, cinnamon, nutmeg, cumin. Y'all, peppermint, turmeric, cinnamon, nutmeg, cumin are slave food and poison. Dr. Sebi taught us about all this stuff. So he was like, oh, there ain't no beef with me and Dr. Sebi. Yes, there is. You're using garbage. And if there wasn't a beef, why don't you own part of Dr. Sebi Usha Village? Why aren't you invested? Why don't you go on stock? Why don't you sell Dr. Sebi products and promote Dr. Sebi products? Why you ain't got you know what I mean? Why you ain't got no pictures with Dr. Sebi? Why you ain't got no videos with Dr. Sebi? Why you ain't interview Dr. Sebi and hang out with him and do cooking videos and stuff? Why are you talking like there ain't no beef when there is? Why are you lying? You're a liar, sir. Dr. Sebi wouldn't want to fuck with you, and he would probably look down on you. But Dr. Sebi is Ogun. So now you got Ogun, and I'm Djehuty, Wolverine also with the Ogun, Dr. Sebi Jr. You got Ogun and Djehuty now exposing Djehuty, maatra. Any change? What's up, bro? You know what I mean? This is sad though, because we got garlic, you got cinnamon, cumin, nutmeg. Nutmeg is poison. Like, people be getting high. Like, look it up. Bruh is burning out in the parking lot. I don't know why. Maybe I'm doing something good. we gonna appreciate the energy, fam. Sometimes it be crazy. Like, every time I start going off on YouTube, if y'all listen to the background, like, there be like motorcycles and cars just burning out and stuff. And I be like, dang, every time I start going off, the matrix start getting interesting. And I'm not saying people don't burn out all the time. I'm just saying that it's a coincidence, and it's really kind of cool that, like, in the background I have like cars burning out and stuff. Motorcycles, they doing wheelies and burning out and all that. It'd be so fire. Like, I be really going off, man. Okay, I'm on Djehuty's page, y'all. When you click on the images, they looks like this. I don't know why, but this looks like a white lady with blue makeup on her skin. And I'm like, is he married to a white woman? Is Djehuty maatra married to a white woman? Because I'm trying to wonder why you don't see the wife coming in the videos all the time when he's talking. Like, you see Mama Peanut with Tariq Nasheed. You know, I don't have no quarrel with Tariq Nasheed. You know, I want him to go vegan, and I want to work for him and help him out. And I don't want him to be scamming and promoting scam people like Queen Afua. But he doesn't know that Queen Afua is a scam. He doesn't know that this guy, Djehuty, who he put in Hidden Colors, is a scam. Nick Cannon don't know that Afua is a scam, and she can't really heal you, bro. They're gonna sell you a bunch of poison. And your body heals itself, but can they nourish your body? See, these people are trying to heal your body, and we don't heal the body heals itself. We nourish the body, we help remove mucus and inflammation, and the body heals itself. That's what we do. See, I'm on his website right here. I'm not making it up. That's the picture right there that I just was looking at. Now, they got a little girl with a tan walking right there, but I'm gonna show y'all something. This is about sex and hygiene. This is supposed to be a herb for women now. Okay, for the women, the goddess, Ma'at, who your name is. How did you get the name Ma'at? Doesn't Ma'at have a consort? I thought Ma'at's husband was Djehuty. So it should be Djehuty Ma'at. Ra. Not Djehuty maatra. Because it is okay to balance it out and say the names together. That is okay. But when you separated them, now I'm confused. And why? Okay, this is the herb. Let's look at it. There's a lot of stuff in here. Okie dokie. What is all this stuff? I don't know what all this stuff is, y'all. I can't tell you if it's good or bad. Chinese white ginseng root. Chinese white ginseng root. Not African, not Native American, but Chinese. Ain't everything from China like on quarantine right now? Didn't I just tell you that he used Chinese and Indian medicine, and he's really quite confident in it? Because I'm going to be honest, like, yeah, I love Tulsi. But I don't like all of the Tulsis. And I want to pH test them to see what their pH are. You know, so let me keep going. Okay, I found D Health Store products. This is another YouTube page. I don't know why he's not talking much 5 years ago. Important update. He's supposed to be a herbalist. Okay, I'm gonna just let him expose himself because I need to let y'all see it. No. Here we go. This is the other one. So this is supposed to be about erectile function and aid. Now, this is the urban kryptonite star, djehuty Mott. But does everybody know what is the black man's kryptonite? A white woman. If you don't know, that's what we say. That's the rumor. And if you get a white woman with a fat ass, that's really the black man's kryptonite. You see what I'm saying? So I thought I was on an herbalist website, and I'm trying to figure out, is this dude pimping this girl? Is this his girlfriend? Because he talks about some European girl that he knew, and she was saying that people would buy anything that you tell them. They would do anything you say. And it's like, maybe they shouldn't be listening to you. Maybe they need to stay away from you. Because he got him a white, Hispanic-looking, Arabian-looking girl with fingernail polish on the website and all this black. And he was talking about how he had like to spend money on her and give her a lavish life, his wife. And I'm like, is this your wife? Are these old pictures of your wife, or are these recent pictures of your wife? Matter of fact, who is your wife? Is this not your wife? Now, are you scamming the community so that you can buy a white woman a bunch of stuff? Because you said you like to spoil her and she deserves it. And I'm like, why? I mean, is she maatra? Or is she Chinese or Indian from the Ayurvedic system? Is she whispering sweet nothings in your ear? Is she a spy? Is she not even a citizen and you just made her a citizen, and god dang, she telling you everything cool because you selling slave food from her country, and maybe she a slave? Because I'm wondering, why am I on a herb website and I feel like I'm looking at pornography? And I'm so glad that she got her clothes on so I could show y'all these pictures. I just wanted to show y'all. It's so crazy. Do y'all see this? This is supposed to be an herb website that we learning about how to heal erectile problems. Now, isn't it very likely for somebody to get distracted right here? And they just think, oh man, he's a boss. He's balling. He's healing white people now. Any spirit change on you? Pray for me. You know, you think, oh, he's out there in Hollywood. He living his best life. You know, he got a baddie on the website. And I'm like, where is the black woman doing all this? I could understand if they had two black women holding some herbs, but she's not even holding herbs. She's holding a tape measure. And then she just posing, showing off her buttocks and her chest and her hair and nails. And I'm like, whoa, I did not expect to see this, y'all. This looks like Brother Polite all over again. Like, bro, do we need to find out if you've been to some of them Hollywood parties messing with them kids, bro, and selling people and stuff? Because this, I gotta change screens because all lives matter. And you looking down at her because he was talking about her, and I screenshotted that he was talking about his wife. And I'm like, is this your wife? Or if your wife is a black woman, what does she really think about this? Why you didn't let your wife be on the website? Or is this your wife? Does she own this website? And does she approve it? Whispering in your ear, they'll do anything you say. Like a little informant that probably go back and report everything to her country. She might be a spy. And you didn't let her get all in the conscious community and influence you and got you thinking that you djehuty maatra. Well, your name is probably really Steven or something. You look like a Steven. You're so geeky. I don't think he ever played sports or anything. It's so sad because when you see somebody like this, what you're supposed to see, and Dr. Sebi was a little too old to do this, but I was going to try to do it with him. is they create like a bodybuilder program. And Dr. Africa tried to do it, but he failed and he ended up dying. But they should be able to turn into like superheroes and start working out and breaking Guinness World Records. But Djehuty, my eye just looks like a skinny, geeky guy that you never see him just playing basketball like a normal black man. He's probably like the Ra'un Nefer Amun, because he looks like Ra'un Nefer Amun. He might be related to him, but the pharaoh of the whole Kemetic order, who, remember, I had the princess on the phone with me every weekend, and she was dang near about to throw it at me, and I was like, yo, shawty, like, I'm trying to help the community and get y'all right on these herbs and vegetarian food so we can make great businesses and investments, and then we can get to the fun part later. But I just met you, girl. I'm not trying to jump into bed with you. But this is the type of stuff that the sacred whores do. Like, I'm like, girl, like, ain't we supposed to go to the clinic and get checked out and do things the right way if you a goddess and you all the queen of the now? Don't you love yourself a little bit? You know, like, aren't we supposed to get married and do the right thing? You know what I mean? I don't know what's going on, but I came to find out about herbs, and I don't know what this is. This is another one. Now, she got a little, maybe she is black. I don't know. Maybe she's mixed. Very light skinned. Very much so. Oh, this is the bunny rabbit he was talking about. Super male. Free the hard way. Man, his herbs are weird. His names. Okay. They have cayenne in here. I don't know if cayenne is even alkaline or natural, y'all. I just found out that cayenne pepper doesn't even come from Africa or something like that. They said this is the best formula to increase and enhance blood circulation in both women and men. This is what he calling it, the bunny rabbit. What is this? It's something else, but anyway, whatever. Because the bunny rabbit is down there. He's got a bunny rabbit elixir. Whatever. Okay, let's keep going. So he got cayenne pepper, black pepper fruit. I don't even know if this stuff is good for you. I just want to test the pH of it. I don't know, bro. Dr. Sebi don't be using some of this shit, so I don't know what the fuck. I know about the Damiana, but yeah, I don't know if ginkgo is good. I don't know. Clove, I think clove, yeah. But white pepper fruit, I don't know what that is. I don't know. See what I'm talking about? This say sea moss extract up here, right? For $25. But ain't no sea moss in the picture. Maybe it's in that bottle. Maybe I'm tripping. Or maybe it's just olive oil in that bottle or water or something. But I would expect to see sea moss. But instead I see limes and some other stuff. Let me keep going, y'all. So this is the ingredients for the sea moss. Now, everybody knows we caught Brother Polite with the cheap fake sea moss. We caught Chef Aki with the cheap fake sea moss. So how do we know that this guy don't got cheap fake sea moss? If he turns it into a powder or buys it as a powder, we don't know what that sea moss is. And it's very likely that he uses that because his product is cheap. Hold on. Yeah, so talking about sea moss does this, sea moss does that. Now I don't see him talking about the 92 minerals, but I'm gonna show y'all that he copied Dr. Sebi's formula. That's the beef. How you gonna copy Dr. Sebi's formula and then make it with cheaper products and then talk shit about Dr. Sebi, bro? That's some shady shit. Why would you disrespect your elders like that? Like, honestly, we could charge whatever price we want to for the stuff. But the whole thing about it is, why are you knocking the hustle? Why are you hating, bro? You know what I mean? People are like, yo, what about Dr. Sebi though? Oh, well, you know, you should shop with me because da-da-da. A real Djehuty would have said, look, y'all, he's the elder. His herbs might be better than mine. I'm gonna be honest, straight up. But I'm gonna go study with him because I'm tired of y'all keep asking me about him. And I did copy his formula. Why didn't he just say that? Because there's no reason for him to copy Dr. Sebi's formula and then run around and act like he didn't. Now, if he did, and Dr. Sebi approved it, or whatever, if he went to work with Dr. Sebi, that would be cool, but he never said that. You don't see him with pictures with Dr. Sebi working in a laboratory doing science. Never. Look at this. Irish moss, bladderwrack, burdock root. Irish moss, bladderwrack, burdock root. Why is he not just selling, like, you know, Irish moss, bladderwrack, and kelp? Because Irish moss, bladderwrack, kelp, and burdock are the formula for bromide, a Dr. Sebi product. And you could go without the kelp, or you can go without the burdock. You could, because Usha Village sells it one way, and Dr. Sebi Cell Food sells it another way. And I'm not sure, they might have cut one to make it cheaper, or they might have, you know, not had the best supply. They might have two different suppliers, because they're operating like two separate businesses. And there's a problem. That should not be so. And we're trying to fix that right now. And it's a lot of shady shit going on where Dr. Sebi Cell Food is telling people not to go to Usha Village. And I mean, I think that the way that it was worded, what I saw was kind of like, maybe they're telling people you should go on quarantine first and take herbs, but you can order them from either place, whichever you feel. That's the way they should have worded it. But sometimes people, like employees, they're thinking like, oh, we need to make money today. We need to make a quota so I can get that promotion, or I won't get fired, or I can get more hours. So they start being emotional. And I'm not sure if that was an official, you know, statement from Dr. Sebi Cell Food, like the management. That might have been just an employee speaking who don't know what the hell they talking about. Because I talked about this to an employee of Dr. Sebi's office, and they didn't know what the fuck I was talking about. They were like, what do you mean? They were like, look, on the website, there's no burdock in the sea moss. And I was like, you're right. There isn't anymore. It doesn't say that anymore. But I remember when Dr. Sebi told us that he uses burdock. The problem is you got cheap sea moss and you got cheap burdock. And where does it come from? China. Dr. Sebi get burdock from America, from Chicago and stuff. And it's much different than the Chinese burdock. So if he's selling you Chinese this and Indian stuff, wouldn't it be likely to think that he's selling you burdock from China too? And then he can make a cheaper product and then try to compete with the elder and talk shit about the elder. How dare he? It would have been better had he said nothing at all. I was taught something as a child. If you have nothing to say good, don't say nothing. If it ain't good, don't say it. And sometimes you learn that when you're young, you'll say a bunch of stupid stuff, and then you end up looking stupid in the future when you get older. And this is him looking stupid right now, because there's an old video, and I was like, I stopped listening to the bro, because I was just like, something not right with him. And I never see his wife come in the video. I never see them just playing basketball, going swimming, and I never see them just, cooking in the kitchen, like being real people. They act like robots. What's the name? Hey. Okay, I was looking at another product. This one is turmeric again, garlic, oats. Y'all, please go. Just look up the history of oats, y'all. Please, I'm asking y'all, I'm begging y'all, I'm petitioning y'all that I rule the world. Dr. Sebi Jr., Black Jesus. Some people call me all kind of names. They be thinking I'm Apollo, and they call me this or that. See, sometimes people will tell you they met Apollo. They be talking about me, but they won't tell you who I am. They'll just be like, no, it's Apollo. So y'all don't know who they talking about. It's me they was talking about. Shit, this is annoying. Because when my hair get all curly, I look like the little Apollo statues. You know what I mean? Because the only god that we really have in Africa that has short hair is Imhotep. Usually the men will have braids and dreads and stuff like that and locks. You know what I mean? So I don't even know why he has his hair cut so short. I don't know if he's an agent or from another country. I don't know. But okay, look up the history of oats. He's got oats in here. He's got oatmeal in here. Y'all, oats are garbage. Now, Dr. Sebi told us we can make some food alkaline and it can change the food. But I don't know if there's a reason why they would be selling you that. Because you got licorice root in here, that's garbage. Turmeric, garlic, oats, garbage. Oatmeal, garbage. Cayenne pepper. I don't know what some of this stuff is in here, but I'm gonna just go because whatever this is, it's like garbage. It's formulated and mixed by whatever and djehuty maatra. Dude is garbage. Dr. Sebi is the wave. Dr. Sebi is the greatest that ever did it. And he wanted to get better for us and do better. But so many people like this man right here sabotaged him, talked about him, spoke down on him and distracted people. They put pollution in your brain, artificial intelligence. Y'all are watching him spit the trash that is in his brain, and y'all are accepting it because his name is djehuty maatra, the God of wisdom, Ma'at, the laws of the universe, and then Ra, the Lord of the air, the Lord God, the sun, Aten Reye. Hold on, man. So I'm looking at this. This herb is $20. Okay. I was looking at the prices. So one is 60, one is 25, 20. One was 30, it got reduced to 25. One was 60 and it got reduced to 40. Dr. Sebi sell herbs for $50, put them on sale, you get free shipping. Like, it's, what's the difference? I see some, $60 right there, 20, 25, 17, and 50. What's the difference between you and Dr. Sebi? Y'all both got $50 herbs, $25 herbs. What's the difference? I don't get it. And then your stuff is inferior because I don't even know where your burdock come from, but I see you using garlic and oats. Like, this is garbage, y'all. I grew up eating oats. I don't eat them no more, y'all. I ate some when I got out the hospital and I went to a homeless shelter. I ate some oatmeal. It was not cool, y'all. I was not happy. I ate some lentils, not happy again. You know what I mean? And all this stuff I used to eat, and I'm seeing people promoting it and selling it, and I'm like, God, why is this so bad? Why do I have to be the savior? Any spare change? Why do I have to be the Jesus? Why? I feel like Jesus on the cross, like, why are you forsaking me, God? Like, I really gotta fix the whole world and get on TV and help y'all like this. I gotta eat healthy and moonwalk. I gotta just keep doing it. Like, when I get 60, I'm gonna still do the moonwalk like Michael Jackson just to prove I can still do it. Because no weapon formed against me shall prosper. And so many weapons have been put up against me. Y'all just saw me got stabbed in the head the other day. And I'm sitting up here chopping djehuty down with my brain that just got stabbed in the head the other day. Ain't that crazy? In living color, the true living God. They was supposed, all these things. Any spare change on y'all? All these people, police torturing me, beating me up, kicking me in my groin and my penis. You feel me? Torturing me, y'all. And I still got my brain. I said no to drugs. I said, you know what? It's something wrong here. These cults have gone too far. Dr. Sebi wasn't supposed to die. We were supposed to protect him, but he wasn't protecting him. You don't see him going around saying, look, I'm gonna protect Dr. Sebi with my life. I went down there to protect Dr. Sebi. Then they killed him before I could even get down there. I said, daggone, when Dr. Sebi died, I'm waiting on my daggone passport to come in the mail. I'm like, really? I just told my wife, I said, baby, you still wanna go? She was like, yeah, let's go. Fuck it. I said, you know that they might just shoot us out the sky. We don't even know what's gonna happen, Jesus. But we're just gonna pray about it and go anyway. We did that. It was beautiful. Why don't you see all the inky, polite? You never see these people at Dr. Sebi house. Never. They might got something old. They don't go there no more. You don't even see Chef Hockey there no more. You don't see Lauren Vonderpool there no more. Why aren't they live streaming from Dr. Sebi house now? Man, a trash truck just drove by. It smells so bad. I have to live in pollution in this ghetto town. Okay, it says #1 site for herbal. I don't know what that word. Ethnogens. Okay, hold on. Let me say something. You've been struck by a smooth criminal. You've been hit by, ow. You've been struck by, you've been struck by, you've been hit by a smooth criminal. If you got the #1 site in the world, bro, I just destroyed your site, bro. Your site is garbage, bro. And Jesus is on the cross. Do y'all see it now? You see the halo? You can see my halo, like Beyonce say. Look at that. You don't see me? Jesus on the cross. Jesus on the cross, ain't I? Right there. Y'all didn't know why I be shooting my videos like that. If you don't know, I'm just being Jesus out here. What would Jesus do? He'd die for you, get on the cross, come back from the dead, expose all these fake Jews who claim to be holy and are not, and they are snakes and the father of lies. Not just liars. They're the creator of the lie. This is the one who creates the lie. Then you go and regurgitate it because you like djehuty told me, and he's djehuty maatra, and he's the elder. Dr. Sebi is the elder. Any spare change? How you doing? At the time he shot this video, he gonna talk about Dr. Sebi. I think Dr. Sebi was still alive. I could be wrong, but the whole point is, that's our elder, our real elder. See, Dr. Africa told it, excuse me, y'all, my hair, I was messing with my little thing, cuts and scrapes. Dr. Africa told us that he was stupid and that he was crazy. I respect that. He had the nerve to say that he was stupid and that he was crazy and that he does stupid things. And he said, we have no idea what the real pharaohs would live like and what real humans in the Garden of Eden type situation live like, and how powerful they were and how big or how creative they were. Like, we have no idea. So he like, look, they was eating food that I ain't even selling y'all. I'm just using the GMO versions of that stuff. You know, there's a wild mustard, and then there's kale. Wild mustard is natural, but kale ain't natural. So why don't you see people promoting wild mustard? Because you can't buy it in the grocery store. They have mustard greens, but not the wild one. I've never seen that one in the store. Maybe it's the same thing. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. I don't think so, though. I don't know. So he was talking about Dr. Sebi prices. Bro, you said you got a thing up here for $99, bro. But I just showed that you ain't shit, so it ain't worth the money. I don't care if it was on sale or if it was whatever. It don't matter. You can put whatever price you want to on it, but it's your garbage. And I will have to get some testers to check all your products, but then I see some cinnamon right there. It looks like cinnamon, I'm not sure. I could be wrong. But $52 and $99. And you talking shit about Dr. Sebi. I want to show y'all something today. I looked for a black woman and we saw one's legs. Then he's got artwork of a black woman. Why you put the white girl on your site, but you didn't put the black girl on your site, bro? I thought this was djehuty, the god of the Nile, the god of all of Africa, in the flesh. Ma'at. Balance, reciprocity. Where's the reciprocity in this? You got a white woman, I don't know if she's white, she's very light skinned, all on the page, but why we don't got a beautiful black woman all on the page, bro? I'm gonna show y'all black women. Really, I'm gonna tell y'all like this. There's the sun. The sun is the Lord God. The Lord, one of them gods, okay? The sun itself is a god. Earth is a god. Earth is being created every day. But so many days would be like one day to God. Okay? So, what happens is, the sun is creating us every moment. Like, it makes you make vitamins with your skin, right? Vitamin D. Now, it's creating you. It's right then and there. It's molding you like potter's clay. The sun is every day. Some of y'all don't go out in the sun and y'all start getting sick, start getting crazy, and then You have problems. Some of y'all, your food is too low vibrational and you can't even go out in the sun. Okay? But if you go out in the sun, it's gonna mold you. Now, the sun has molded humanity. And I think there might be different versions of humanity. The issue is, the woman, we don't know if she came first, second, whatever. I think she came first. The whole point is, if she came first, then she's the man's superior. Now, if she loves the man, she gonna put the man in charge though. But it don't mean that it's still not her land and her earth. You get what I'm saying? Now, let's say the man came first. If the man came first, then we still gonna give it to her because we love her like that. So why don't we got a whole bunch of beautiful black African women on here instead of some artwork that a kid could do? It's not, that's like clip art almost. Like for real, you could do that with your phone. That's really not hard. I've seen people do it. I just said forget it. I don't even feel like doing it. But let me keep going. So this one was $100. Then it got reduced to $75. And I think it's quite obvious that we saved $25, but I guess you had to put that there because you got nothing else to do. And that's Tulsi right there in the background. But is Tulsi in this formula? Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. Okay, I think it's a black girl. Is this his wife? What's going on here? Is this... Okay. This one is a formula. The girl's laid out, or I think she's laying down. With, okay, I'm gonna just keep going. Did I already talk about this one? It's got cinnamon, nutmeg. It's a lot of stuff in here, man. And see, what happens is if you're allergic to something, you won't know what killed you. Remember they were saying that Queen Afua got herbs that kill babies? I know about some of them herbs. They got like black kosh, you know. What if these are the same thing? What if these are the same herbs that could really kill you? Like, are these people agents for real? Like, do they even really love us? Because Dr. Sebi told us that nutmeg is poison. Do they not care? Because see, he tried to act like, oh, there's no beef with Dr. Sebi. The problem is, dude, Dr. Sebi exposed all of y'all. He said none of your leaders love you. He said all of your leaders betrayed you. Who's one of your leaders? That guy, djehuty, maatra. And see, we thought he was good and the D herbs people were bad, but both of y'all are bad. And y'all are some scams, and y'all really ain't really healed as many people as y'all wish, because y'all would have a healing village like Dr. Sebi do. Y'all couldn't do what Dr. Sebi did. Dr. Sebi was moving all around this world, doing big things. Notice, when Dr. Sebi was young, you didn't see him just sitting down and stuff like this all the time. He'd be standing up and stuff. And even when he got old, he was still standing up. This guy's sitting down in a chair. That's all I know him for, sitting down in that chair with all them books in the background. I never just seen him say, look, man, I'm gonna just do a video about exercise. I never seen it. And he's not an old guy. But I beg that he might be very sick, especially if he uses these products. He might even be dead soon. Because Queen Afua is going, Raul Nefer Amin is gonna go. Dick Gregory already gone. Dr. Africa already gone. So yeah, that's who else is next? Umar Johnson's gonna be gone soon. He's not gonna last forever. You know what I mean? It's really sad that all of our leaders are eventually gonna be gone. And I just so glad that woke people know that when they go, it's not because of anything else other than the bullshit that they was teaching. Because if they was really powerful, they should have been able to reach 200. Like all the country people like, yo, if y'all don't live past 100, they are never going vegan. They don't give a fuck what we say about none of this Egyptian outfits. If they eat McDonald's and live to be 99 and 100, or they eat pork chops and they live to be 99 and 100, they don't care what you talking about, because it's about time with your loved ones. And these people are stealing you of your time. They talk all day about nothing, stealing your time. Young Pharaoh, stealing your time, fake aliens and shit like that. Malachi York stole your time. Then y'all paying them for stuff. That's stealing your time again, your energy. These are your energy vampires, sick, evil people who get mad when you bring up Dr. Sebi. Because he gonna get mad as hell when they bring up Dr. Sebi, and I'm gonna prove it, y'all. I can't wait to play this video and expose this fool. Because this is the gods of Egypt war. And it's already over because I'm like Thanos, and I'm like that dude at the end of the Loki movie. I'm just eating the peaches like, man, them niggas been canceled. Y'all don't see I'm not subscribed to him? If I ain't subscribed to him, then he dead. He ain't even in the book of life. You know what I mean? And then if I subscribed, I might have just accidentally subscribed. You know what I mean? Like, or I might be investigating you. Because I had to investigate this guy recently, just in the last 24 hours. And I'm chopping him down now because I got the spirit of Dr. Sebi. I don't have a spirit of fear. I got a spirit of Ogun and all that stuff. And I'm just like, okay, I see why Dr. Sebi was confident and used to talk really loud and stuff. You know what I mean? And he'd be like, no. Like, y'all gonna kill somebody, y'all gonna hurt somebody. I know vegetarians, they had fibroids, then their baby died. These people ain't telling you about the truth. They're just selling this garbage stuff. See, I wouldn't promote something if I knew that it was bad like that and it had potentials like that. But see, these people, something like that happened, they say, oh, well, see, the energy in the spirit, it didn't line up for you, brother, and you didn't have the faith. And see, maybe somebody put a voodoo spell on you, and see, you got bad memories, and da-da-da. Fuck all that shit. These people crazy. I got this one girl, she told me that I'm a Satanist, and I went on her page, and for Halloween, she dressed up as a devil. And then she even wrote Lucifer. I said, hold on. Do you understand that Lucifer was an angel? So if anything, he doesn't have horns. I know that. If anything, Lucifer is a snake, not a man with pitchforks and horns. And the girl's like the daughter of a Nuwapian, so I'm like, what the fuck? Is she a black devil? Because I remember they taught us about black devils. Is this dude a black devil? I'm gonna prove it today because I'm tired. I'm tired. And I'm not supposed to be this tired, but when you live righteous and you get the power and the blessings from God, sometimes God will bring you back from the dead and you be like, Jesus, why you can't let me just go to heaven? And Jesus be like, no, you still gotta go fix earth. I don't have nobody else reading the Bible down there, so you gotta go back down there. And you be like, dang, Jesus, for real? And you be mad at Jesus. You be like, Jesus, I don't wanna go back to earth. It stink down there. They be eating dead stuff and sacrificing people and babies. I don't want to go back to earth, Jesus. And Jesus would be like, you gotta do it. You gotta do it, Jesus. And I'll be like, golly, gotta go back down there and breathe in all this pollution and try to clean up earth, because we can't get on those spaceships and go nowhere. I done found out that a white man created spaceships, and I done found a real alien, y'all. A real alien. The real young pharaoh is about to expose the entire Nuwapian cult and set all of y'all free, because I love my brothers and my sisters, and I love my wife. And my wife is so crazy, and I know she's crazy, and I just hope that she watches these videos, because I'm like, baby, you crazy. And I told her to burn them Nuwapian books. They're gonna brainwash you. You know what I mean? Like, we was decoding them books. We ain't never really believe in them books, you know. Like, my spiritual family was like, yo, something ain't right. Especially after he got locked up, it's like, okay, like, that's not a good look. And then how are y'all getting all these books still? And then it's like, maybe these books ain't worth a damn, you know? Maybe he still found a way to scam so he can get some peanut butter jelly sandwiches. You know what I mean? Like, y'all gotta understand, when you go to prison, you can get pizzas, you can get cheeseburgers and all that stuff. Like, you can buy it. So I don't know what kind of jail he in, but he in the same jail with that white man. So y'all go look it up and see how much money y'all been sending to Malachi York and what he been spending it on. Because you can smoke cigarettes in some jails. You can get drugs. He might be in there having a party up in there. You never know what he got going on. Hold on, I'm gonna pause this and go to part 2.